10,000 hours. That's how long Malcolm Gladwell says it takes to master something. After 8 years of trading, I've hit that mark. And let me tell you, I've learned way more about myself than the markets. Here's what stuck with me, so that you can fast forward your trading career by at least 5 or more years. Number 1. It's not a side hustle, it's a mindset. In my first year of trading, I treated it like a part-time job. I'd check charts now and then, skip research, and even follow random advice on the internet and wonder why I kept losing. Then I met a pro who said, "If you trade part-time, you'll lose full-time." It hurt, but that was the God-honest truth. What I learned was that trading demands focus, no half-assing. If you're serious about making money trading, which by the way you can make a lot of money, you need to put in the effort. Learn as much as you can about strategies, mindsets, and discipline. Number 2, your biggest enemy isn't the market, it's you. Once I lost $5,000 in a single morning. That was fucking brutal. But then, to make things worse, I revenge traded to make it back. That cost me another $3,000. My wife still doesn't let me live that down. That money could have taken her to Paris and back. The lesson here is that your ego and emotions will bankrupt you faster than any bad trade. Discipline is single-handedly the most important quality of any successful trader. Number 3, simple wins. By year 3, I had 12 indicators on my screen. I'm not even joking. It looked like a UFO dashboard. Now I only use these 2 things that took my profitability from struggling all the way up to 60%. Price action and volume. The rest is noise. Complexity is camouflage for insecurity. Master the basics. Keep it simple, stupid. If you complicate trading with tons of indicators and all these modern bullshit strategies these gurus sell you, I guarantee you'll just be wasting money.
I love my money. I love just taking it, dumping it in the toilet.
Number 4, risk management is boring until it saves you. I finally did it. I had my first big green day. At the time, it was $5,000. After that amazing high, having the biggest day of my trading career so far, I got greedy and risked 20% per trade. Thinking back, that was so incredibly stupid. I lost it all in about a week. I somehow managed to take the best feeling of my life and turn it into one of the worst. Safe to say, that shit scared me straight. Now, I risk 1 to 5% per trade. Boring? Yes. Still trading? Also, yes. In this game, survival beats excitement. Tip number 5. In day trading, your so-called edge means nothing. The market doesn't care about your clever strategies. One thing about me, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I once spent 6 months perfecting a scalping strategy. I would wait 15 minutes into the market open and scalp the first reversal. That worked great and even made me a couple $1,000s, until the volatility died. It was either I adapted to the market conditions or quit trading altogether because I was losing money week after week. What that taught me is that the markets change. Flexibility is your real edge. The same thing that worked now may not necessarily work a couple of months down the line.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Number 6, patience is a superpower. I know you're excited to trade. You just want to jump into a trade and use that fancy strategy you learned online? Or try out that new indicator. But having patience and waiting for A-class setups is the far superior way to go. I once sat for 4 hours waiting for one setup. Felt like watching paint dry. But that trade literally paid for my kids' braces. Okay, I don't really have kids, but you get the point. The best traders know when to do nothing. 7. Your trading journal is your best friend. You should always track your mistakes. Not only does this help you learn from your errors, but it also prevents you from falling into the same traps over and over again. Many beginner traders, and even some with years of experience, find themselves stuck in a cycle of repeated mistakes because they never take the time to analyze where they went wrong. By keeping a detailed trading journal and noting down every misstep, you can identify recurring patterns, refine your strategy, and build the discipline needed to break free from that cycle. Over time, this practice turns every loss into a valuable lesson, helping you evolve into a smarter, more resilient trader.
You can't fuck with me. Nobody can fuck with me. I'm so badass, don't fuck with me.
Number 8. Nobody really knows what's next. I lost a lot of money during the 2020 crash. Seriously, it felt like my account was in free fall. But you know what? I clawed my way back and made it all up in about 6 weeks. The market has a way of humbling even the so-called experts. So remember, always stay humble. At the end of the day, all those predictions are just guesses. Keep your head cool, learn from your mistakes, and let the market do its thing. In a sense, you need to be less proactive with all the forecasts and more reactive by trading the conditions you're in. Last but not least, time does not equal skill. This is really important. Remember this part. I once met a guy who had been trading for 10 years. Was he a multi-millionaire who could trade in his sleep? Not even close. He wasn't profitable, and you know why? Because he blamed the market instead of owning his habits. Those 10,000 hours only add up if you're learning, not just repeating the same old mistakes. I believe in you, though. You're clearly one of the few people who genuinely want to become profitable. But unlike that guy, you have to put in the work. It doesn't automatically get better with time, only with growth and learning. That's why I'm inviting you to join my free challenge. I dive deep into strategies and share practical steps to help you break the cycle. You've got no excuse if you're serious about trading. It's time to put in the work. Sign up using the link in the pinned comment, and let's get you on the path to success. After all this time, here's the secret. Trading doesn't get easier. You get stronger, less emotional, less stubborn. And if I had to start over, I'd trade smaller, journal harder, and listen more. But hey, that's just me. What about you?